Oh, yes, Mzansi, welcome back to your Feel Good Breakfast Show. This is Monday, and if you're feeling any kind of way, don't worry, because right now you're about to be inspired, because we brought in an incredible energy all the way from the mountains of Lesotho right here to the spotlight on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. We're talking about Serame Sediti, and he's a rising star in the music world who's had to beat the odds to become the man that he is today, and he's here to entertain us on your Feel Good Breakfast Show. So I think officially let's give him a warm Feel Good welcome. Yes, man.
Oh man, we've been listening to your sound checks before we've actually got to engage with you this morning, which is it's actually a beautiful way to be introduced to you this morning. You've obviously been on the show before, so welcome back. A lot has happened in this time, my friend. So I always feel I've got to ask, how are you, first of all, in this crazy world?
Thank you for the question. It's been hard, 8 years since I've been here. What I can say is life has been very hard. Got married, going through divorce.
Man.
No work, getting old in the industry. Young ones are taking over. So being here for me is the greatest honor, because now I can resurface again, because COVID happened. I know it's an old story, but it's still kind of
we are coming out of that story now, still, man.
Hey, so I found myself, I struggled a lot even to be here. I've been through a lot as an artist, and you know, I've been singing for many years. I started, I think, 1993, so that was probably 33 years singing. And to still hear the word rising star, it helps me that, because in our industry, we die because of our pride. When you think you're there, that's where you disappear and never come back again. So rising is a hope.
But I'm so glad you pointed that out, because I've gone through similar waves where COVID also took everything from me, and I had to kind of restart in the same vein as you in that sense. But I've discovered more now about myself that I'm proud of, that I've ever known. The man that's sitting here now, do you feel like you had to go through what you've been through to be able to be this man?
I think, you know, when you don't go through hard times in life, you don't appreciate anything. Being here now, I know what it means. At first, I thought, why not? It's my time. This one is God's time. So I believe that when you're standing here after all the things that happen in our lives, it shows that many people can be inspired from this story, because many of us commit suicide, especially in our business, in entertainment. So to be here for me, it feels like it's surreal. It's
good for us too, dude.
It is.
It's good for us too, man.
And not to hop on it, man, but I think this is such a beautiful thing to share. So thank you for being honest in this moment, because I think a lot of South Africa will resonate with you right now. And I want to ask this question. I mean, we've spoken about the impact. We've spoken about the fact that you're going through all of this. How did you get through it? How did you get through these 8 years? What did you use as your fuel to get back on the couch on live TV and celebrate your music again, man?
To talk about being homeless, no job, no work, can't afford even basics of life. As an artist that many people know, you know, it's hard to be famous and broke in this country. I think everywhere in the world.
And there's a lot of that in South Africa.
There's
a lot of it,
We see a lot of us asking for donations on social media. So it's a very hard time. I haven't been there yet. I don't know why. I think it's my pride. But to stand here and say that all this is in the past, I'll be lying. Going through is the word I can use, because I'm still in the process. But I know this show is where many things change after.
It's the manifestation station.
That's the show, man.
I've been here, so I know what happens when after this show.
Yeah, we talk about this being the manifestation station, but it's not just about what gets created here. People end up here as a result of, as a manifestation of where you are in the industry. It's as simple as that. So everything that you're saying, you're on the money, my friend.
Thank you.
When you get to perform like this, because your voice stands alone, and I'm so glad that, you know, when the nominations come in again for the SAMAs and things like that, it's got to feel amazing. But when you're performing, when you get to shut everything else out and just be in that space, does it feel the same? Does it feel different? How does the performance and that creative element of what you do play into this story, man?
For me, performance or performing, it gives me a platform where I can say, now is my time to actually share with you what God has given me. So to perform is the only thing I know. So I feel at home when I'm behind the mic and the ears are open, because to get attention of many people it's hard.
Yeah,
So I
privilege,
feel very much alive when I'm on stage.
And I think that's what you give to us. You give us that bit of life. You give us a bit of that magic, man.
You know?
I want to talk to this space that we call the manifestation station that we touched on earlier. Where do you go from here? How do you direct your energy in terms of what you'd want to manifest? And I want to know the biggest parts of this, because listen, Mzansi is going to resonate with this, and this is going to happen. It's gonna materialize. So paint the picture.
In our industry, it's always great when opportunity meet readiness. I've been ready for many years, so as I'm seated here, I'm ready for work so that I can provide for my son and so that I can provide for me and the future that is ahead of me. So I think being here, like I said, it's the only answer I needed for all these years. I mean, since because I was nominated for Summer in 2018. And then after that, there was COVID, 2019, 2020. So not much has happened, but I had to deal with me to appreciate any opportunity that I, as a person, come across. Because when you're prideful in our business, it's like our suicide. So
I realized this, and we can talk about COVID now freely. Thank you for opening that door. But I realized through that process that we often buy into the kind of validation that we get in this industry, which is great. It's great to get praise and nominations and awards and things like that. But because we are empathetic, you are there to perform emotion that you feel around you. So when the rest of the world is going through that low, we go through those lows as well. When the rest of the world takes that knock, our industry takes that knock more than others because it's empathetic. So don't ever stop thinking for a second that there aren't others that are feeding off what you are going through, and they need to see someone get back up again. It is absolutely vital, man.
Thank you.
That being said, what do you then, with this voice that you have, how do you choose what to sing when you come into these spaces? What are you going to be singing for us today?
I'm going to be singing F song by Michael Jackson. I'm going to be singing Hallelujah, my own version. I'm going to be singing Memories. It's a song I've taken from a guy called Benson Boone, I think. Bones. So I did my own rendition. So I have this thing, what I call covers reimagined, meaning that I feel like it could have gone like this if I did it.
Yes, so for sure.
That's the kind of way that I'm actually taking the music. But also I want to work on a new material going forward, because what you're going to hear, it's something that many people might have seen me, but I haven't recorded yet. So I want to work. That's why I'm here.
Let's make new music, baby.
Everybody's ready to work. Man, listen, I'm looking at your past accolades as well, and I'm thinking about some of the performances you've had in the past, because right now you are representing South Africa, the people that need to rise up, that need to come back from the ashes and start celebrating again. You had these moments before, and I'm feeling like they're going to echo again, but to touch on those memories about some of those performances, almost as a 360 moment, because now we're back. We're talking about Selena Johnson and All for One. You've been nominated with some of these big shots, Summers 24. What does that feel like, coming back here again, echoing all of this?
Sometimes it doesn't feel like it's me. You know, when you go through something as a person, you don't even want to hear your work. But now when they introduce you on stage, no matter how small or big the event is, and then they say, he has shared a stage with All for One. He has shared the stage with Selena Johnson. It's like, are they talking about me? Because what I feel inside is not what I am hearing. So for me, to come from there is really great, because at least in your 30s and 20s, as a person, that's what you've done. So it shows that you have actually left a certain mark that can still feed you in the future, because in our business, profile is more important than what you can say.
It's what
so
see,
for me, those were the great, because I shared the stage with Selena Johnson in 2016 in Lesotho, my home country, but I'm based in, I've been here in this country for many years, since 1996. I'm in Free State, I'm based in Free State. But what I can say is those are the greatest moments. Those two shows, I shared the stages with All for One in Bloemfontein and Selena Johnson in Lesotho, and many others that I can, Deborah Cox in Bloemfontein as well. So I shared the stage, and we got to meet and talk. Like, oh, is this me meeting these people? And they got to compliment my gift of God. So I'm like, thank you.
And I have a feeling you're going to be doing exactly the same for a slew of artists who are coming up that ladder now. But I'm so happy to see you on this couch again, my friend.
Welcome back.
Most importantly, to hear this voice, and you will understand what I mean. You are in for an absolute treat. But yes, we do actually still have a job to do. It's almost the top of the hour. Let's get into those news headlines.